Welcome to another video of the pre-trip series, man. This is video 5. We're gonna get this started, right? Now this part is everybody's favorite part. It's the fifth wheel and the suspension system on the tractor. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, if you haven't watched the last video, I went over the back side of this cab. We went over everything. We went in and out, and now we're working to the fifth wheel, right? Now the fifth wheel, what I like to do is I like to step right in between the two axles. I go right in between the two axles. That way I can get a full view of this this fifth wheel, right? And the first thing I'm looking for, I'm making sure that the fifth wheel is leaning downwards, right? It should be laying downwards. It should not be flat. It should not be leaning this way. It should be laying downwards to the right. Boom. Next thing I'm looking for is I'm looking for this pin right here. This pin needs to be out. This handle also needs to be out. If you're not connected to a trailer, this needs to be out. That pin needs to be out. Now, if you ever come across a tractor or you're connecting to a trailer, but your fifth wheel looks like this, as you can see, it is leaning the opposite way. Easy fix. Stick your hand underneath right here, push up, and it definitely lays it back down, and it prevents you from touching the grease and getting your clothes all greasy and stuff like that. So make sure you put your hand right here, right? Boom. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna come around to the back. Alongside with having that handle out and that pin out, you wanna make sure that these locking jaws are open. It should not be closed like this. All right, now that we looked at the fifth wheel, we pretty much inspected the fifth wheel, we're gonna work our way down and we're gonna go in and we're gonna work our way out, right? And so we already inspected the frame on the last video, but we're gonna look at it again. Make sure that the frame is not cracked, bent, or broken, and it is not damaged, right? Just like under the hood, you have the same components pretty much. You have a spring hanger right here. Make sure that you look at the spring hangers, make sure those are securely mounted to the frame and they are not cracked, bent, or broken, right? Boom. You have a shock absorber. The shock absorber should be securely mounted to the frame, not cracked, bent, or broken. It should also not be leaking. If it is leaking, you'll see fluids coming out from right here, where I marked it, right? Boom. The shock absorber is securely mounted to the leaf spring. The leaf spring is right here, and it runs from here, and it runs all the way over here, as you can see. The leaf spring is securely mounted to the axle. The axle is right here. The axle runs from these tires, these drive tires, and they run all the way across to the other sets of drive tires over here, right? Boom. You just want to inspect it, make sure that it is not cracked, bent, or broken, and it is not damaged. Now, the leaf spring, the shock absorber, and the axle are all binded by these two U-bolts right here. These two U-bolts right here should not be cracked, bent, or broken, and they should be securely mounted with 4 nuts. There's 2 nuts on each U-bolt. Now, but the only difference between these, the parts for the suspension right here, than the suspension under the hood, is that you have an airbag. You want to make sure that the metal part, the metal piece right here, is securely mounted to the frame and it is not cracked or damaged and it is not broken. This right here is rubber. Remember I told you guys, anything rubber, you're looking for ABCs, abrasions, bulges, and cuts. We're trying to make sure we don't see any air bubbles, no cuts, no air hissing out, right? If you need to, give it a little push, make sure you don't hear any air hissing out. Since we did that, we're gonna look at the air lines right here. Same thing like the under the hood. You have air lines just like under the hood. Make sure this is rubber, right? Make sure it doesn't have any ABCs, no abrasions, bulges, and cuts. Make sure you don't hear any air hissing out, and make sure it's good, right? That line runs directly into the brake chamber. You see this right here? As you can see, the line is right here. This brake chamber right here should be securely mounted. It should not be cracked, bent, or broken. If you need to, apply a little pressure to it. Make sure it's not loose. Go ahead and touch the brake, the disc brake. If you have disc brakes, if you have any type of disc brake, go ahead and touch it. Make sure there's no grease on your finger. Make sure this is not turning blue, and you're good. The rim should not be cracked, bent, or broken on the inside. Inside of the tire should not have any ABCs. Top of the tires should not have any ABCs. The tread depth on the drive tires should be at minimum 2/32, right? Now, next, you want to look in between the tires. Make sure there's no debris. Make sure in between the tires have no ABCs as well. Inspect that rim right here. Make sure the rim is not cracked, bent, or broken as well. All right, boom. Outside of the tire should have no ABCs. The rim should not be cracked, bent, or broken. And we're gonna touch every lug nut. Every lug nut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're turning them to the left. We're not turning them to the right because we're not trying to tighten them. We're trying to catch one that's loose, right? Not these, but you can inspect these as well. Make sure these are tight as well. And make sure that the seal isn't leaking and you are good, my guys. my guys. Also, we're gonna hit both of these tires. 1, 2. Make sure they sound and they feel like they're properly inflated. The tip I gave on the last video is go ahead and get you a tire pressure gauge. Go ahead and stick it on to the right here. It's just like any other tire. Go ahead and stick it on right here. And what you're gonna do is whatever number that is that you get from that, if the tire is properly inflated, if it's inflated to the right PSI, you wanna make sure that you hit the tire. You wanna match that sound and the way that feels with that number that pressure gauge just spit out. And over the time, over the months, over the years, if you constantly doing that, you'll get a feeling of what it's supposed to sound like and what it's supposed to feel like, and you'll be a pro out here, you know what I'm saying? All right, boom. So I was gonna go over the second set of tires, but it's literally the same thing. I'm just gonna go like a brief breakdown of it, right? So let's do it. So as you can see, it's literally the same thing. You have your spring hangers, leaf springs, brake chamber, shock absorber, U-bolts, your axle, your brake lines right here. Everything is literally the same. Airbags, tires, tread depth, space, no debris, no ABCs. Rim is good, no ABCs. Rim is good on the outside. Touch every lug nut, turn them to the left. You know what I'm saying? And you are good. And just like that, y'all, we have completed the everybody's favorite part of the tractor. Hope this was helpful, you know what I'm saying? And I'm splitting these up to different parts so you can watch these over and over again until it kind of clicks in your head. Now, if I'm leaving some stuff out, you know, it's fine. Like everything I'm pointing out is like the basics, like is what you need to know and what you need to be looking for. So, you know, just do what you do, right? What I'm telling you is what I do. If you want to follow what I do, then definitely do what I do, right? So without further ado, if you're trying to get in the industry, or if you're already in the industry, you just got your license, but you want to elevate to another level, I just dropped the ebook. The ebook is explaining how to get from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3 type of companies, right? Now, obviously, Walmart will be like a tier 3 company with pay and all the benefits and everything it comes with, right? But you cannot get to this type of job without knowing how to get here, right? And without having a plan, and without knowing what Walmart is actually looking for. Not just Walmart, but what these big companies and these companies that treat their drivers right, what they are looking for within drivers, right? So if you want to, please purchase the ebook. The ebook is going into great detail about a lot of things, and I'm pretty sure it will help out a lot of you guys. So if you want to, go ahead and hit that button. The link is in my description. It's $10. It's $10, and yeah, man. Without further ado, man, hey, I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Bye.